recreational marijuana was legalized in various states during this past election. It was one of the silver linings during the 26 election. And D.C. was one of the places in the country where, if you are of age, you can smoke recreational weed. Well, the D.C. Cannabis Coalition decided to protest Trump while simultaneously celebrating marijuana. So they offered to pass out free joints to anyone who wanted one. Okay, so apparently there was a lot more enthusiasm for that as opposed to Donald Trump's actual inauguration. So let's take a look at some of the things that people were tweeting, some images of people waiting in line to get their hands on some free weed. One person wrote, "Not a joke, there's a stream of people coming to get free marijuana in DuPont. Organizers guess 8,000 free joints." Wow, that's a lot.
I guarantee you at least 8,000 people showed up.
The pot is being given away from a jail cell. Advocates say it makes a point about the need for legalization. I mean, there are still a lot of people in this country behind bars for possession of marijuana. So that's actually really great symbolism there. It's a good political statement.
Mm-hmm. So, as usual, mixed record for Obama. He did actually begin to let some of the nonviolent offenders out, and he did a good job with commutations of sentences, etc. So you do really have to give him credit for that. On the other hand, he leaves office, leaving marijuana as a Schedule I drug. Why don't you just do it? What
would be the downside for him to do that? There's no downside for him to do that. So why not just do it?
Because it's not in his nature. Too much change, it makes me uncomfortable. Like we talked about this yesterday on the show, on the climate change fund that the U.S. owes $3 billion according to the Paris Climate Change Treaty. Now, we're supposed to pay it over a period of time. That's absolutely right. And right now, we were only supposed to have given $500 million, and we had. And Obama, on his way out, people were urging, just give the whole $2.5 billion. Donald Trump's not going to do it. So then we'll have violated the treaty, et cetera. And Obama gave another $500 million. Now, I'm glad that he gave the extra $500 million ahead of time, but why not just give the 2.5? You're going to get the same exact criticism for giving the $500 million as you would for giving the $2.5 billion. You're going to get the same person. Oh, you let the druggies out of good jail and blah, blah, blah. Besides which, a lot of the Republicans are now on our side on that.
Yes.
Like the Libertarians and the Rand Pauls, et cetera. Why not just take marijuana? We're not saying legalize it. We're just saying don't make it a Schedule I drug. That's crazy. Saying it's the most potent, dangerous drug there is.
With no medical value whatsoever.
With no medical value, and you should never study. You did pot. You admit that you did pot. How can you countenance leaving office, leaving it as a Schedule I drug? But he did, and he's gone. Now Trump is president. Now we're going to have to wait at least another 4 years.
Bananas.
Unless.
No, but by the way, that's not even that crazy. Because Trump, all he cares about is ratings, right? So when he becomes enormously unpopular, he's already deeply unpopular. When he becomes enormously unpopular and the election's getting closer, he'll try anything. So there's some chance that he'd be like, right now, like 54% of the country wants to legalize, let alone Schedule I, Schedule II, right? If by then, 4 years from now, it'll be 64, 74% of the country.
I don't know what kind of deal are pharmaceutical companies going to strike with him. I mean, he's all about making good deals, right?
Yeah.
And then Jeff Sessions is so honest about how much he hates marijuana and how much he wants it completely criminalized. So,
but if Trump thought there was an advantage in it, you think he wouldn't legalize? What does he give a shit? He'd take it off of Schedule I? See, because unlike Obama, he's not scared to death of being criticized.
Yep.
And I got to be honest with you, that's a huge advantage.
Yeah, but I mean, you got to also remember who his base is. So yeah, whilst libertarians get it when it comes to this issue, a lot of deeply conservative individuals who voted for him do not get it. And so he's already lost liberals. You think he's going to win liberals just merely by legalizing marijuana? Hell no. It wouldn't be a good deal for him to do that.
We'll see.
We'll see.
But right now, all we know is Obama has left office and he didn't do it. If you like some of the political stories we do on the show, you're going to love Aggressive Progressive. Get that show just for members at tytnetwork.com/join. That was a good one.